Okay, this is July 22nd, 2025. It's 5:30 p.m. It's a special meeting of the Bonner County, or excuse me, Sandpoint Planning and Zoning Commission. We were just talking about Bonner County here. And we are in the council chambers at City Hall, 1123 West Lake Street, Sandpoint, Idaho. I am Vice Chair Wayne Benner presiding. And we have present for the record, we'll start over there with Ivan Remar, excuse me, Grant Simmons, Will Mitchell, and Scott Toby present. Okay, we'll all stand and we'll have the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, next is a request for extension of a conditional use permit, PCUP 23-0004, and a variance from setbacks in the commercial zone A, PV AR 24-0001, 56 Bridge Street Hotel Restaurant. I now yield the floor to the city planner, Bill Dean, for a brief presentation.
Thank you so much. For the record, this is Bill Dean. Also, Jason Welker, I believe, is participating remotely. I think he may have signed in to listen. He's out of town at a conference. So this evening, I hope to answer your questions. Commissioners, thank you so much for coming out on short notice. This was a meeting that it's not on a regular scheduled event for you, so I appreciate you being here. I hope to not take much of your time. What's being asked this evening, there's an application you approved, two applications you approved last June for the 56 Bridge Street Hotel. It was a conditional use permit and a variance. Each of those permits had a year lifespan, and it was discussed at that hearing what would need to occur in order to get an extension. You'd have to file an extension and diligently pursue the project, and you'd be able to move forward. The applicants have timely filed that those permits were set to expire in early July. They filed their applications for extensions prior to that expiration date. And what's occurred since you issued the permit is just some basic things I'd like to share with you for the record. We've been meeting with the Avrilson team, for the property owners and team, for many months. They've gone through an extensive design exercise, all with the intention of trying to arrive at the exact final details related to submittal for a building permit. It's not uncommon when you go between the land use permit and a building permit to have to go through and test some of the ideas, test the market, test the buildability of the project as you get into the details of it. Things adjust, things change. And so they've been sharing with us over the last number of months exactly what that looks like. Coming up with ideas, sharing with us ideas. What if we did this? How could we modify that? And all the while us providing some feedback based on what the approved documents show. So the request before you this evening is not to evaluate any potential change or anything like that. It's simply to keep this permit alive so they can finish that exercise and move on to building permit. That's really what this is about this evening. There's been a great amount of energy invested on behalf of you as a commission to grant the CUP as well as the variance when you did, and a great deal of effort on behalf of them to try to refine the project as they come in for building permit. There has been no submittal for building permit yet, but they've communicated with us that they're very near to be doing so. So they need this extension in order to move forward. So really, at the crux of it is just a request for a 1-year continuance, and that would be from the date of the commission's action. So I'd be happy to answer any questions. This is not a public hearing this evening, so this is not one of these situations where we're looking for testimony. This is rather just the commission asking questions of me and me hoping to provide clear answers so you can arrive at a decision for the request to extend both permits. And with that, Chair, I'm going to conclude my report. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bill, any questions for staff?
I think, Mr. Chairman, I think everything is in the report we received in the packet. In fact, if I may, I'd like to make a motion that we approve the CUP.
Just one quick sec. Should we let the applicant, does he have an opportunity to say anything if he?
We spoke about this beforehand, and I don't think that we're gonna invite the applicant to speak as well, because this isn't a public hearing.
Okay, thank you. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Chairman, I make a motion that we approve CUP PCU 3-0004 and variance PVAR 24-0001 extension request as recommended by the city and planners.
Second.
Okay. Seconded by. Okay, any other discussion concerning that? Okay, well, I guess we'll have a roll call vote.
Commissioner Benner,
Yes.
Commissioner Reimar,
Yes.
Commissioner Mitchell,
Yes.
Commissioner Simmons.
Yes.
Commissioner Torpe.
Yes.
Mr. Chairman, the motion passes.
Okay, I guess that then would conclude our public hearing, and it's 5:35. Or not a public hearing, not a meeting.
Meeting.
Yeah.
Right on.
Is that a record?
I guess.
Okay, thank you guys for. Thank you so much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Here's not even getting warm.